guys, and welcome back to our road to glory with Southend United. We are currently in the January transfer window, and for those of you that have not watched the previous parts, previous games we played this month, we managed to draw 1-1 with Man United in the FA Cup, and we have drawn 2-1 with AFC Wimbledon. And our next game is against Stevenage, which we are home, in which we will sim purely on the basis that we don't have much transfer budget or wage budget left, so there's not really a lot we can do. So unfortunately I'm just going to sim these games, and hopefully we'll be able to pick up some points. As you can see, the replay again against Man United has just appeared on the 16th of January. I'm very hopeful that we should be able to beat them, since we drew 1-1 with them. We played the game against Stevenage and we won 3-1, so that's cemented our top position already. We've got an extra 85k for getting through drawing. So yeah, we'll do the training session, which we've got quite a few DA, right mid 65, left mid 71. You know, we're not doing that badly with the youth team. So guys, we now have a round 3 replay against Manchester United, and hopefully we can actually beat them and claim a Premier League scalp. Ooh, we also have a scouting update, which I didn't realise we actually had. We will reject him and reject him. Sign him, got high potential. We'll reject him, he's got low potential. We will reject him as well. Sign him. We will reject. I'm just going to reject any that are below say 84 potential. Reject him as well, which is already signed one for that. And we will reject him because I have quite a few players already in that position, so it doesn't make sense to sign them. So guys, we have a replay against Manchester United in the FA Cup, and we have an away game to Hartlepool. Let's see how we do. So guys, we lost 5-1 against Manchester United. We had a very good game the first time around, but unfortunately we've been knocked. And we drew 1-1 with Hartlepool, which is not ideal, but we still have the points. And up next we have a away game in the Czech Trade Trophy against Port Vale. So I'm just going to sim to the end of January, guys, purely because, like I said, we don't have enough transfer budget or wage budget to actually be able to do anything. Right guys, let's see how we did, and we lost 2-1 to Port Vale, so unfortunately we are out of the Czech Trade Trophy. We have a transfer offer for Malkin, 140k. I will stall it just to have a look at the other players I've got in that position. you know, if I've got a couple other decent ones that can play that position, then I will move him on, because I'm adamant I've got a couple others that are better positioned and better ratings than what he is. So at the moment I have the other youth is 70 rated CDM, who is 17. I also have Leonard who can play there, Hayden that can play there. So I think I'm going to accept that transfer just to kind of get him off the books, really, if that makes sense. But I am going to request his actual transfer value. So guys, up next we have a home game to Morecambe, a second leg home game against Port Vale, and then an away promotion on track. Right guys, so we won 2-1 against Morecambe, so that's another 3 points in the league. We drew 2-2 with Port Vale, which would lead me to assume we are knocked out on the basis we lost 2-1, and we won 1-0 against Exeter, so that is the full 6 points picked up in the league now. We now have a 6-point gap to Plymouth Argyle, and we have 15 games remaining. We have done considerably better this season than we did in the first season. I'm just going to classify that as a write-off. As you can see, we have a couple of youth squad monthly updates. I'm going to check and see whether anyone is reasonably worth signing at the moment, to be honest, which at the moment, not really. There's not really anyone kind of standing out that's higher or better than what we've already got, to be honest. So yeah, and we'll look at the next scouting update. Which I'm definitely going to sign him up. Definitely going to sign him. And I'll sign him up as well. And we will check both of their ratings straight away. I clicked on the wrong thing, unfortunately. Just to see what they are at currently. And they're not high, but also not bad. I mean, they both got, two of them both got potentials of up to 94. So we'll see how they develop. If they develop higher, then we will look to integrate them into the first team, really. So yeah, up next we have a home game against Cambridge, an away game to Crawley, and a home game to Barnet. Let's see how we get on. We have 9 possible points that we can collect and pick up for these particular games, and hopefully we can get the full 9 points. Guys, as you can see, we drew 1-1 with Barnet, we drew 0-0 with Crawley, and we lost 1-0 to Cambridge. So we only managed to pick up 2 out of the possible 9 points, which has managed to allow Wycombe to close the gap to us. we are still in first place for promotion. An automatic promotion at that. And as you can see, Thompson has yet again gone up. He's by far the best keeper in League 2 and even potentially League 1 as well. I think we are going to struggle to actually keep hold of him next season, which I'm just going to reject everything for him. I want to keep him. So up next we have a home game to Luton, away game to Cheltenham, home game to Mansfield and away game to Plymouth. That is 12. Is it 12? Yeah, 12 possible points we can pick up. Hopefully we get all 12 points. So guys, after them 4 matches, we won 2-1 against Plymouth, won 4-1 against Mansfield, won 3-0 against Cheltenham, and we won 2-1 against Luton Town. So that was all 12 points picked up, and they could be a massive 12 points come the end of the season, which we now have a 7-point gap again. Couple of the youth players have actually gone up a couple of ratings, but they're still not really anything spectacular that makes me think, yes, we have to sign them. He's the only one potentially at the moment I would consider. Other than that, there isn't really anyone kind of stand out that's like, yeah, let's sign them, because they're not really high enough, to be honest. Nowhere near. I mean, he's a good starting rating, but his potential is terrible. So same with him. You know, to be fair, most of my youth players now that I've got, I'm actually quite happy with, to be honest. Next season I might not even bother sending a scout out. So the next 3 games we have, guys, to end March is a home game against Accrington, an away game to Grimsby, and a home game against our rivals Colchester. Hopefully we can pick up all 12 points in these games. So guys, let's see how we did. We won 3-1 against Accrington Stanley, we lost 2-0 to Grimsby, and we drew 1-1 with Colchester. So we only managed to pick up 4 points out of a possible 9, which still is not that bad. And up next we have a away game to Bristol Rovers, a home game to Newport, away game to Blackpool, a home game to Wycombe, and an away game to Crewe. That is a possible 15 points. Let's see how many out of that 15 we can get. Hopefully as many as possible. Right guys, so we drew 1-1 with Bristol Rovers, we won 4-1 against Newport, we drew 1-1 with Blackpool, we won 1-0 against Wycombe and drew 1-0 with crew. So that was 9 out of 15 points possible that we could get, but as you can see, we still have the 6-point gap to Wycombe, and we have won League 2, so we have got automatic promotion, which is ideally what we wanted at the start of this season, so that is wonderful. Right guys, I'm going to end this episode here, and I will advance to the end of the season, and we will restart the next episode at the start of next season straight away. Thank you for watching, and remember, if you like the video, leave a like. Any comments on the video, feel free, and if you like all the content you've seen, feel free to subscribe. Until the next episode guys, see you later.